In this example, let's write a function in MATLAB that will take multiple input values and generate multiple output values. And for example, a function that takes the two sides of a rectangle and calculates the area and the perimeter of that rectangle can be written in MATLAB. And let's write a function in the command line like edit rectdim, and it will create a file and declare it's a function. The two output values should be the area and the perimeter, and we can separate the multiple outputs nested in the array format, and they call the function name as rectdim, the same as the file name, with the two inputs, that's the width and the height. The function needs to be explained. A function that calculates the area and the width of a rectangle. The inputs are W, that's width, and H, that is height. The output, A is the area, and P is perimeter. Now, in the function, the values of the output must be assigned. Area is the multiple of W and H, and perimeter is the sum of W and H, but because a rectangle has two sides in both directions, so we multiply by 2. And now this can be saved and tested in the command line. Rectdim, and give some input of say 2 for the width and 3 for the height. And now what's happening here is we see only one output value, and this must be the area. And how do we get to see the perimeter as the output? In order for you to obtain more than one output values from a function, we have to actively prescribe the variable names to store both or more than one output values. So for example, unless we want just the first output value, we will have to call say area and perimeter like this. Now what happens is the first output from the function A is going to be stored in the variable named the area, and the next one is going to be stored in the variable perim in the workspace like this. So this is how we obtain multiple output values in a function. Now what if we give some unusual input like some negative value in the input, and this could be accommodated if we want the function to be smart, and for that we would need to modify the function with if either of W or H is negative, so W is less than 0 or H is less than 0, then we create an error message saying that input values must be non-negative, and so that should take care of the case where any of the inputs can go negative. So you save it again and go back to the command line and test, and we have an error, and that's intended.